What do you think? Maybe they are aware what happened, politicians, they are aware what happened, and they are responsible. And now they need to lie, continuously lie, and that's why they don't want to investigate anything. You mentioned Trump, but Trump says that warp speed, he's a father of vaccine and he's a father of warp speed. And now nobody wants to ask him about this. Maybe this is the reason why they don't want to investigate.
I think a lot of the information is classified, and they're afraid to speak about it because they could get prosecuted. So it is like this strange taboo topic. But yeah, Trump will not permit any questions about this topic in any interviews, and there's a silence about it, really. So my real hope is that with Jay Bhattacharya at NIH and Robert F. Kennedy at HHS and so on, that they will have the power to release all the documents, and so we can find out for ourselves what's really going on, what happened over the last 4 years, and we can find out what's really going on with the pharmaceutical industry and its relationship with intelligence agencies and the CIA and the World Health Organization, and we can find out about these things. But right now, we don't really have access to these documents, so all we can do is really speculate.
Are you expecting that pharmaceutical companies will be responsible for it?
I think, yeah, I suspect so. So pharmaceutical companies have this very strange relationship with what's called the bioweapons industry. So bioweapons industry is where they use gain-of-function research to create viruses and the cure for the viruses. Sometimes they create the cure for the virus and then create the virus, right? And the idea is to use these viruses as a tool of warfare. And so the U.S. has bioweapons labs all over the world, really hundreds of them. And they're all using this gain-of-function research. And of course, in one of these labs, there's going to be leaks all the time. This is very dangerous for the population. And the idea is that we're learning how to vaccinate against them, but the vaccines don't work. So you get the leak of the viruses without any kind of cure for them. And I think that the pharmaceutical industry, and I know this is true, is very much involved in this kind of bioweapons industry. These relations, this is not just medicines, right? I mean, pharmaceutical companies are involved with what we call in the United States the deep state. And so those links, we need to tear them apart and get rid of gain-of-function research and close down the bioweapons labs that the U.S. is running and NATO is running all over the world in order to to be safe again from this, so something like this never happens again.
It sounds to me like we are in a world war, bio war, and nobody can control it.
It's something like that. And the citizens of the world really need to rise up and demand some accountability and some information so we can find out what they've been doing to us. In a funny way, what happened during COVID is a blessing, because now we're newly aware of the power that they have and what they're up to. And now we have to demand accountability. We're just at the beginning of this process. This was not just a series of public health errors. It was that. But that's just the beginning of it. There's much more going on, and it goes all the way to the top with the World Health Organization's relationship with the Chinese Communist Party and U.S. and NATO relationships with these bioweapons laboratories all over the world. We cannot allow this sort of thing to continue to go on because it's dangerous, and so long as this is permitted, none of us can really be safe. So this has got to be part of the agenda. We've got to find out what's really going on, and we've got to put a stop to it.